How's it going? Welcome back to another video. I'm another anime guy, and today we're going to be watching episode 18 of Mobile Suit Gundam. I pretty much just recorded 16 to this one today. Just kind of racking up recordings, just kind of build up a bit of a backlog, because all my recordings have pretty much been like week of recordings, and then I don't really have a backlog, and then I have to like record again like maybe the day of or the night before, just so I could get a video out the next day. But I'm trying to be a bit more organized about it, so I don't have to go like another week or like another day like without uploading something, So that out of the way, thanks so much for being here. I hope you've been enjoying the videos, the reactions, and I'll just get right into this one. I'll get right into this one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it looks like the Gundam's footsteps. Yeah, it sounds like just some rubble. I wonder how much of a food supply he has, how long he can spend outside. That's an interesting looking building. Not a building like a ship, but like it looks like it can land properly. Cecilia's in there though. Oh. Or the mine's right there. Pretty close. Yeah, this is really bad. One thing's him deserting, another thing's him taking the Gundam, You're like, if you're not going to have fun, then why are you going at all? VSOP. What's the S for then? Where'd the I go? Where'd the I come from? VSOP, very important person. That's VIP. Yeah, this place looks like they're ruins from like a long time ago, The gun down how much?
こいつだろ。
違うわよ。今帰れば許してくれるって。
許す？何の話だ？
だってカイさんは敵前逃亡罪は死刑だった。
それがみんなの本音かい。帰れ！
違うわ。また逃げる気？本当はみんなに自分を認めてもらうだけの自信がないんでしょう。だから帰れないのね。
僕の気持ちがわかるもんか。
アムロ！
Yeah, Frau was just gonna try and follow you.
フラウボーが帰ってくるまでは動けませんよ。移動しても場所を教えてやればいいじゃねえかよ。
しかし中央アジアは中立地帯っちゅうてもジオンがうようよしとるんだ。奴らに傍受されたらどうするね。
アムロのやつ帰ってきたら。あれ？
Yeah, bro, you're just flagging everyone with that gun. Even if you have the thing out, I still.
2時の方向に金属反応。
もう何よ、いきなり止まって。危ないじゃない。
帰りゃいいのに。あれは
トンあたり2グラム。予想通り良質のソリウム交渉です。あと5つもこの程度の交渉を掘り当てれば我が軍は。
ソリウムには限りません。連邦には貴重な資源を1グラムたりとも渡してはならないのです。
心得ております。ここより北50キロあたりにも同じような交渉があります。
人員と機材は望み通り与えましょう。
やっぱりジオンの採掘基地だ。とうとう見つけたぞ。
ねえ、どうしたっていうのよ。教えてくれたっていいじゃない。
大声出さないでくれ。あそこにジオンの採掘基地があるんだ。
本当なの？すごい。ねえ、ホワイトベースに連絡しなくっちゃ。
待てよ。今奴らに通信を聞かれたら不利になる。ラウはホワイトベースに戻って連絡しろ。
アムロは？
僕はここに残って偵察を続ける。
分かったわ。
I want us to understand that he can't just take on this whole mining base on his own.
こんなところを敵に発見されたらいい的になりますよ。分かっている。ジョーン・サーチャーから目を離すな。了解。ガンダム手土産に持ってきゃ栄養扱いだ。何しろ脱走したやつだからな。ああ、冗談じゃないぜまったく。これだな。エミル将軍がオデッサデーで戦おうっていうジオン軍の鉱山ってこれならできる。
Don't just stay and observe for now. You see some Zaku, but you don't know if they're hidden.
ガンダムでここを潰せば連邦軍の軍隊が動かなくて済む。もうブライトさんにも未来さんにも口を出させるもんか。
Stop.
何事です？
シア様こちらへ。
There has to be a reason why the Federation was gonna mobilize, right? Oh man. I just imagine like 10 Zakus are just gonna come out of that base.
早く知らせなくっちゃ。見つかったらその時のことよ。
Oh yeah, I think that buggy just doesn't have a seatbelt. Oh. It definitely needs a seatbelt if it can fly.
発進準備を急げ。
マクベ、モビルスーツを前もって発見できなかった失敗。許しがたい。ザムの性能テストには良い機会です。お前がやってみせ。
キシリア様必ず。
You know, those tank things are the ones that can detach and fly, right? Yeah, they can.
こいつ。
Yeah, that's just why you shouldn't be taking on the whole base by yourself. Yep. Yeah, terrain. It's all desert, so it's not exactly this most stable or strongest. That's why you shouldn't try and take on the whole base by yourself. Should have waited for the white base at least. Come on. Okay. Okay, get your shield back. What's over there? No, it's not. There are obviously more guns that you didn't destroy. You only took down the one.
こいつはガルマからのデータより性能ははるかにいいらしいな。マクベ、用心してかかれ。
Yep, those aren't gonna do anything. Hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say, it can fly, so it's probably above you.
リーダー発射
Is that a bomb? No, it's something else. What is it? Is it meant to get, like, inside the Gundam and mess it up?
なんだ
Oh. Yeah, 98%.
本当か
ええ、
レビル将軍から聞いた連邦の予想とはちょっと位置が違うな
嘘じゃありません。私も見たんです。とっても広くって、とにかく放っておけないわ。行きましょう。
シリア様
Come on.
なんといってもモビルスーツの研究に関してはこちらの方が長いですからな。
放熱磁場が弱ってきたようです。早くとどめよ。
了解しました。
I hope you didn't reduce... Okay.
ザクならとっくに弱ってるはずですが、もう一度行きます。
Yeah, so reduce the power didn't, like, get rid of it, though. Okay, nice. Okay, okay. Adjust your trajectory. Nice. Will it go through? Ooh, it did. Okay. I didn't think it'd actually get through. Oh, that looks like it hurt.
これまでのようですね。
Yep.
基地を爆破しなさい。
しかし、あそこにはまだ兵士どもがおります。
構いません。何よりも国家機密が優先します。
承知いたしました。
Yep.
基地が爆破基地を見捨てたのか
And all the people inside of it.
傘以上の性能と見た。我らもテスト中の各モビルスーツの実戦配備を急がねばならない。
やったんだ連邦軍が全力で潰そうっていうジオンの基地をやったんだ
No, you took care of a different mining base, and now you're gonna be more on edge. And so they're just gonna afford to, like, increase their defenses more with the other bases, if anything, making the operation more difficult. And less possible to actually be able to happen.
情報回路は見事なくらいみんな破壊してくれたあちち
Yeah, it was on fire.
第102採掘基地僕がやったのはたくさんある採掘基地の一つだったっていうことなのか
Yeah.
自分が叩こうとしてるのはこんな鉱山じゃないのかもっとすごい鉱山のことなのか畜生
No, come on. You didn't have to show.
君は通りかかったものですもうじき連邦軍かジオンの救助隊が来るでしょうまさか待っててください 血は止まったようです。これ発煙筒ですからね。助けが来たら使うといいですよ。
すまんな。そんなに早く来るのかい？助けが。
来ますよ。希望はいつも持ってなくちゃ。
よう。
え？
もしお前さんがあのモビルスーツのパイロットなら、信じられんがね。パイロットなら敵に甘すぎると命はいくらあっても足らんぜ。
ありがとう。
I wonder how Bright's gonna respond to this.
発煙筒だ。
確認する。接近しろ。フラウボ、間違いなくここか。
If I were Bright, I would not respond well to this.
すげえ。
でもここはメインベースではないわ。
Yeah.
でなかったらガンダムたった一機に潰されはしないわ。
困ったことをしてくれたな。ガンダムのおかげで敵は我々に対して完全にガードを固めちまったと判断していい。
アムロ、
Mm-hmm.
英雄気取りでしょ。
でもどこにも姿が見えません。逃げたんだよ。
フラウ。
何よアムロったら。人の気も知らないで。
Yeah, he doesn't know how he has no idea how you feel. You have no idea how he feels, because you guys aren't talking at all. It's like, how do you expect to know how the other person feels if you don't even voice it to that person, you know? And yeah, it's like Amuro's right now currently just trying to prove that he's like worthy of using the Gundam, you know? He's trying to prove his like worthiness, his abilities, to show that like why is it showing my mouse? It should be showing my mouse, no? My bad, I just noticed this. Capture that should be turned off. Yeah. My bad about that, but yeah, Amuno is now just essentially trying to prove to everyone, at least everyone on the white base, you know, that he has worth, you know, because when he left, Bright decided that like it'd be better to have Ryu in the Gundam, right? And Amuro's like, ever since he joined the white base, his sole job has been to eat, sleep, and pilot the Gundam. That's it. That's his entire purpose. So if he can no longer pilot the Gundam, there's nothing for him to do on the white base. You know? I mean, yeah, he is smart. He can like do repairs, like help with like obviously like, you know, repairs. He could do maintenance and that whole shebang. He could also maybe handle one of the guns that are on the white base for when they actually get attacked. But aside from that, he has nothing else to do. I mean, like, currently, if he doesn't have the Gundam, then he has nothing else to do. Maybe later, like I said, you could find a different job for him. But he isn't thinking like that. He isn't thinking like, oh, if they take me off the Gundam, I'll just like find something else to do. He's thinking that if they take me off the Gundam, they'll just kick me out because I have nothing else to do. So that's why I think this whole time, or now, from the end of last episode to now, he's just trying to prove his worthiness or his ability, that he is the only one that can pilot the Gundam, the only one that should pilot the Gundam, you know? Which is why he's thinking, oh, if I take on the base, if I destroy the base that General Rebels wants to take out by mobilizing the entire Federation, then I'll be a hero, and then they'll have no choice but to acknowledge him, you know? And yeah, all he did by trying to do so is just possibly mess up General Rebels' plans by doing something unnecessary. Like taking on this random side mining base that does seems like it had plenty of worth, don't get me wrong. But by taking it on and alerting the Zeons, that the Federation is going after the mines. They don't know that they have a whole plan to take on that main mining base, but they do know now that the Federation is going after their mines. So it's now a problem for the Federation because now they're just going to beef up their defenses and really make sure that they have like everything like ready to just take on anyone who may come after them. So Amuro, like, sorry, but like, aside, like, him taking the Gundam when he deserted, that was already a problem. But now him possibly messing up, or maybe at most ruining General Rebel's plans, and him having to possibly devise a new plan for this, really, he really messed up there. Now, because of that, I also feel bad for Fraulo, because she obviously feels bad for him, and wants him to come back to be safe, and it's just like at least from what I see, they're just not talking enough about like how they feel or like how they're doing, So I kind of feel bad for Fraulo in that case, because she just like wants the best for him. And as for Cecilia here, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because she seems a lot more cold-blooded than Garma was. I don't know if she doesn't seem to be as good of like at least I assume she's as good as a strategist as who was it? I don't know, her older brothers that are, or at least the oldest one. But yeah, man, she's a lot more cold-blooded though. No, thanks so much for watching. If you liked and enjoyed this, I hope you'll be here next time for episode 19, and I'll see you later.